I don't usually do this unless I'm hydrated and caffeinated, but I'm both right now. Yeah, I'm both. Yay! Yeah, I'm both. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are no longer in my dorm room anymore. I'm back home for the summer, so all my videos for the next 3 months will be in my room. Sorry, my upload schedule has been so crazy and like inconsistent and just really bad lately. I know I'm supposed to be uploading every Saturday. Finals were crazy. I just had a crazy last few weeks of school, but now it's summer, so I plan on getting back to my regular upload schedule. But today, since I'm feeling very nostalgic that I just ended my freshman year of college, it went by so fast, I can't even believe it. I wanted to share with you guys 20 things that I learned in my freshman year, because I didn't got learned this year. So without further ado, these are going to be my lessons. Some of them are really deep and some of them are, you know, just regular old stuff that I learned, and I hope you guys enjoy. So here we go. I'm going to be reading them off my laptop, so that's why I have this here. I'm not professional enough to just remember them. I'm sorry. There's 20. That's too many for me to remember. I just ended school. I'm not memorizing any more things. The first lesson I learned is that you need to unfollow food accounts on Instagram. At the beginning of the year, I followed Chipotle on Instagram, and every single time for the whole year that I would see Chipotle post something, I would go get Chipotle. I'm pretty sure I spent like $500 on Chipotle for my entire freshman year. It costs like $10 every time I go there, so $500, that's like, math, question mark, 50 Chipotles for a whole year? That sounds about right, actually. Unfollow food accounts. It's unhealthy. You're gonna spend too much money and you're gonna get the freshman 15. Oh, the people that think they know everything usually know the least. What I mean by that is know-it-alls usually never know it all. I met tons of know-it-alls my freshman year, and by know-it-alls I mean somebody that acts like they know everything about anything. You know, the really annoying people that make you feel dumb all the time even though you're not. If you think you know it all, that just makes you ignorant. Like, it's ironic, but it makes you ignorant, because nobody knows everything about anything. Wow, I'm having a deep philosophical moment here. What I'm trying to say is, like, if you think you know every single little thing about anything, like, you're wrong, you don't. There's so much in this world that is unknown, and like, we don't even know that we know the things that we know, if that makes sense. Everything's a human construct. Number 3 is a lesson that I learned from Jenna Marbles. She said in one of her 30 life lessons in 30 years videos something along the lines of, you should never live with any regrets. You should replace the phrase I regret that with I made the best possible decision I could at the time. And this helps you understand why the people around you do what they do too. This is because you will not ever know somebody's full story. You can know someone down to their core and still never understand what it's like to be them and to like live their life and have their thoughts and those kinds of things. The only person you will ever fully understand is yourself. So when somebody's doing something that you're like, hey, WTF are you doing? They're making the best possible decision they can at the time. It helps you understand people better. It helps you live with your life with no regrets. It's just an all-around great, great lesson from my mom, my queen. Love you. Why am I pointing like she's dead? She's still living. Easy Mac is a must. Always. Always Easy Mac. Some nights you're just gonna have to chug coffee and crank your workout. It sucks because nobody is more of a proponent of get your sleep, sleep is important than I am, but like some nights you gotta just stay up and do your shit. Sleep isn't due tomorrow, you know? Like, they're not gonna test you on your dreams. You have to stay up and study your materials and do your work. It sucks. It really sucks because I love sleep as much as the next guy. And as my roommate Corinne would say, pain is temporary, but GPA is forever. The next lesson I learned from college is you really don't have to go to class to do well. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to class. I do not condone skipping your classes. I mean, it is your money. You don't want to waste it. However, I found that 9 times out of 10, if you read the lecture slides online or read your textbook or whatever and don't go to class, you still learn all the same things that you would if you did go to class. I do not promote skipping class unless you're like me and you have a ditz of a calc professor who doesn't teach you anything and forces you to pull all-nighters reading the textbook. Riddle me a more boring textbook to read than a calc book. You can't! Next is you will learn the importance of independence. You're not always gonna have people looking out for you like you did in high school. Your parents are not there. They might still call every day, but they're not there. And your friends are all doing their own thing. So unless you have a personal life coach who is always with you telling you what to do, you're gonna have to learn how to make decisions for yourself. Next, the answer to coffee is always yes. I prefer Starbucks because I'm a bougie bitch who likes to make herself broke, but you can get cheap coffee and it does the same shit. The next lesson I learned is that you need to listen to your body. Sleep when you need sleep, eat when you need to eat. My body does its best job to take care of me every day, and I failed my body. I didn't take care of it every day in school, and I wish I had. It's obviously okay to put on a little weight because we're all stressed and surrounded by good food, and being skinny is not at all what this is about. It's about taking care of your body and your health. Your body is the only place you have to live for the rest of your life, so you have to treat her nicely. Next is meditate. I cannot tell you how important meditating is. Meditation is key. The next thing I learned is that you need to learn to let things go, especially the things you can't change, like the past, or the D you got in an exam, or the fact that you're with a bitch for your group project, or the fact that the world is exponentially deteriorating and our resources are becoming more and more limited, ultimately leading to our tragic and fiery death. Next, take care of something, whether it be yourself, a fish, a pet, your friend, your health, your whatever. You need to take care of something. It will teach you independence, it will teach you responsibility, and it's so, so important to learn those things so that you're able to take care of your life when you're older. It'll make you feel like you're accomplishing good things in the world. Good vibes only. Next is call your parents. Just call your parents. It's not that hard. Just take 10 minutes out of your day to talk to your family. If you're like me, they're the ones funding your education and you really owe them for that. Next, drink water, you stupid little dehydrated bitch. You will thank me later. Next thing I learned is that you need to plan, but also be spontaneous. You have to find the balance between planning out your life so that you make sure you get everything done, with also making sure that you make time to do things that you want to do and be spontaneous. Like, yeah, you have a shit ton of stuff to do, but you can always plan to do that tomorrow and leave today for going on a walk, going to the gym, going and doing something random just because you need to go do something random. It's important for your mental health. Keep it mixed up. Stay balanced. In my experience, more shit gets done when you procrastinate. Let me explain. Everybody thinks procrastinating is bad. However, I always get the most shit done when I'm on the brink of an anxiety attack about my future ability to succeed in the career field that I want to go into. You know? When you're sweating and crying and you're on your laptop and you're typing things out, you know, doing your work. I find that I type so much faster when I'm just like blinded by my own tears of anxiety, you know? I swear it works. At least for me it does. I don't know about you. Next thing I learned is that you are gonna throw up at some point your freshman year. You should just gracefully accept it and hope that you have good friends who are gonna take care of you and then promptly make fun of you the next morning for being a lightweight dumbass. As all good friends would. Another important thing that I learned is that you should be open-minded to ideas that you normally wouldn't be open-minded to. For probably the first time in your life, you're going to be surrounded by the most large and diverse group of minds that you will ever be exposed to in your whole life. Take advantage of it. Learn things. Try to understand other people. You don't have to agree with everybody. Clearly, we don't have to agree with everybody, but try to understand them and respect them as you would expect them to respect your ideas. This next one took me a long time to learn, but it's that you really don't need 20 pounds of makeup every day to go to class. Nobody gives a shit. Like, no one wears makeup in college. Unless you're doing it for yourself, in which case, pile it on, girl, or boy, or whatever you are. Clouds just covered the sun, and now the video probably looks dark. Sorry, I'm a shitty YouTuber. Unsubscribe below. Next is that you need to take pictures and keep a journal. I'm so glad that I took so many pictures my freshman year and now I have all these memories to look back on and smile. I should have journaled more, and I did journal some, but I wish I had journaled more. So please journal. Your life is important and it's fun to look back at, and it's just very emotional. The last and final and probably the most important thing that I learned is that you need to do shit that makes you happy. Unless that means murdering people, in which case you'd probably steer clear of that just for everybody's sake. But if you like to color, then you should color. You should not waste your life studying and doing homework and doing all these things that make you stressed and miserable. You have to take breaks to do things that make you happy. Go out with your friends, go hiking, go play with some dogs, go eat Chipotle, go color, paint, make YouTube videos, whatever you need to do that makes you happy, that reminds you that we're all doing this to be happy. You know, it's a good thing to remember. Happiness is sometimes, people think it's easy to just be happy and do things that make you happy, but in a world, especially in college, where you're so stressed out about your GPA, your grades, all that kind of thing, graduating, credits, all this stuff, it's hard to remember to take care of yourself and to do things that make you happy. So make sure you take time, take care of yourself, okay? This is important. And I want you to be happy. I want every one of you to be happy. Alright guys, thank you again so much for watching. Go check out my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff is in the description box below. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you liked any of my tips, and let me know what you guys learned in your freshman year of college, or tell me one of your favorite college stories down in the comments below. I would love to read them. And if you want to see videos more like this, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. I hate promoting myself like this. I feel like such a YouTube douchebag. I don't really care about the numbers, but I care about you guys. And I care about making these videos, and I want to do things that you like. So if you do like them, you can let me know by subscribing down below. And I'll see you guys next week. I promise, I don't know. I love you. Bye.